Paulette. So here is the design, and I'm thinking about this neck area making in this fabric. So it's like knit, and it's actually my top that I never wear, and I want to upcycle this top.
Okay, so I wanted to share that. So this orangish kind of robe thing is something that I got in the Philippines and was like handmade and hand embroidered. And when I wear it, I feel very shamany. And I love it. I love the fact that it is connected to Cebu, the place where my family is from on my mom's side. And then this piece underneath is the one I had sent before, which I had mentioned I feel very witchy. And it's also similarly hand embroidered, just with more colorful colors. And this was the thing that I said before that I put on, and I feel very, I don't know, it just feels really powerful and sort of ceremonial. But this shows the sleeves, and they're really long, and they remind me almost of like the length of kimono sleeves, but obviously with the shape it's definitely not the same, but it has some, I don't know, something that I just feel so like magical. Yeah, that's what I wanted to share. And then also with that dress that you sent, I don't personally like the like all the way up to the neck thing. I mean, maybe I've just never done that, but I think I have a short neck, and I don't think that is very flattering for the neckline. So I don't think that is specifically for my body type, but I like that material, so I included that a little bit into this little illustration that I did. It's very like, simple. So yeah. Anyways, that's all for me for now. And yeah, maybe we can like talk or video chat or something like that. So that might be easier in a way to refine some of the ideas. So let me know what you think of that. Okay, much love to you. Bye.
So Paulette, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm so good. Thank you so much. So good to see you.
You too. Okay, so let me introduce Paulette. We met each other in 2009 in Tokyo, and we connected in Tokyo last year through a mutual friend. And that was amazing. We had dinner at the beautiful restaurant. It was raining outside, but it was such a nice gathering. And then I visited Paulette last year. Yeah, so would you like to introduce yourself more?
Sure. So I'm Paulette. Currently, my current projects are related to tea. Tea is something that I've loved since I first went to China and lived there briefly in 2006 and started learning about different kinds of teas, how to drink tea, et cetera, et cetera. But it's just come back recently as like something that I need to be doing. So I'm starting a tea business. We'll see how that goes. As well, in the recent years living in Peru, I've been working a lot with different plant medicines, leading retreats, doing healing sessions, and also teaching different healing classes. So I'm going to continue with some of that, but life is kind of like full of so many different possibilities of what we can do with the talents and the things that are around us. So I'm kind of seeing how everything evolves as the whole world is continuously changing, as we know during this pandemic time. I'm allowing the work that I'm doing to also evolve as well. So yeah, that's a brief bit about me. This is called Guanyin. It's a kind of long tea. So I'm just going to be making tea and drinking tea.
Yeah, I need to get more tea actually. I've been thinking about that. You and your neighbor, because I asked you guys if you have plans for the future, and you said you don't plan things, like things come to you, or like things happen, or you're guided to do things. Well, I don't really plan, but I just want to be open. When any opportunities come, I can just be flexible to take it. So that was a really nice lesson from you guys.
That's so cool. Yeah, I forget that that's not the norm of how people live their lives. Because I learned for myself that for me to be in alignment means that, like what you were saying, like being very open, but at the same time, you know, taking action and following the guidance of what you need to do in that moment.
Yeah.
And you only really need to know the next step or the next couple of steps. Yeah, you can have the bigger picture vision, but I think that what's happening in this time is a perfect example of how it's kind of necessary for us to not think that we can plan so much, because you know, things change and we have to be able to be flexible. That's why I follow guidance. I have my own spiritual practice and I follow guidance, and so many times it goes beyond logic, but it always leads me exactly where I need to go.
So, shall we talk about designs?
Yeah.
Do you have any favorite design? I sent you like multiple designs last time, like maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like the first one that I saw was this yellow one. Oh yeah, that one. And I love the colors. I don't know. I really love something about that. I really love.
Oh, so yeah, I like this one the most actually.
Too, the yellow one.
Yeah.
And why? Like why for you? What about it?
I like the long, skinny line. Like especially if we have something from the neck to center front all the way down. I think you're a little bit taller than me, maybe an inch or 2, but or maybe almost same size. But anyway, we're not that tall, and I think having that line, like a long line, make us cooler. So I like this detail, and also like I wrote that I want to use onion dye. I'm hoping it's gonna turn into golden yellow, and I've been collecting a lot of onion skin now, so I can use that skin to dye the fabric.
Like skin from like the leftover from what you're cooking?
So I can show you. Hold on. I don't throw these onion skin away. I have maybe skin from 20 onions now, so I can use them finally.
Oh wow! Like you had the idea of using it for dye, so you've just been collecting it as you make your food?
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. Honestly, like I really love the concept of the scraps from your cooking, because it's been your thing to really consider sustainability and how far we can really extend that, you know?
Yeah. Another thing I'm doing for this particular design is that the sleeves. I don't know if you noticed, but this is the one from my top. I got it maybe 2 years ago from a store that was closing down. I wore it maybe once or twice. That means I never wear it. And it's been just sitting in my closet.
That's just so freaking beautiful and so unique.